Damn.
All right, see. Let me
Mm-hmm.
tell you something. I was at 7-Eleven the other day
Okay.
getting a pack of cigarettes.
Yep.
So you know they got the Slurpee machines at the back.
Yep.
7-Eleven's getting real fucking lazy with their goddamn flavors.
What they had? Red, blue, watermelon.
They had a flavor called Dad's Hawaiian Shirt.
Dad's Hawaiian Shirt?
That's the name of the flavor.
Is it Hawaiian Punch?
I just assume it is. I don't even know what. First of all, I don't want to know what it tastes like. And second of all, even saying it out loud sounds fucking lewd. Like, yo, what you sipping on? Dad's Hawaiian Shirt?
It doesn't sound lewd.
It does.
It sounds like it's a hair away from being next to my grandpa's spit cup and Uncle Louie's leftover Budweiser.
No, what does that taste like? Fucking cheap cologne and inappropriate jokes at a dinner table? Dad's Hawaiian Shirt? Listen.
You got the cheap cologne. It's cheap cologne and midlife crisis. That's what.
This is how some porn stars got to be porn stars because they were sipping too much and Dad's Hawaiian Shirt. Weird. What's next?
Laced with the happy pills.
What's next? What you sipping on? Mom's ripped stockings.
Vitamin Johann's Tasty Fist.
I was sipping on. I got fired from my job today, and I kicked a dog.
What you sipping on?
And slapped the missus around.
What you sipping on? Every day is Christmas.
I'm like, yo, 7-Eleven, get your shit together.
They'll never get their shit together.
No.
I mean, come on. The Slurpee machine is a sticky, hot mess. I don't know how you get Slurpee on the ceiling, but it happens. Place gets robbed on the daily, and the people in there don't really know how to do anything but be the slowest, most difficult to work with people in all existence. Except that one old white dude that's there. He's cool. And the young dude.
Oh, that motherfucker that won the lotto?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's cool, and that young dude is cool. That old ass dude.
Oh, I know exactly who you're talking about. The old Arab dude.
Yeah.
I want to super kick party him so fucking bad when I'm in that fucking store. Just super kick party him until his skull is just dust.
Your ashtray.
The ashtray.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But yeah, I get what you're saying. Anyways, greetings programs, get your ass in here, and welcome to the podcast. It'll never be sponsored by 7-Eleven ever. It's the Geeks from Apartment 2 podcast. We, of course, are recording from Apartment 2 Studios somewhere deep in the heart of Rock City, New York. I'm one of your hosts, Alan One. Sitting across from me is the Gene to my Mugen. And if you understand that reference, that's why you're a fan of the show. It's Brother C.
Yo, what's up, motherfuckers? You know, we're gonna do things slightly different. It's not me. It's, yo, you know what? We didn't die. We don't have earthquakes. We don't have volcanoes. Good on us. All we got is the bang bang shoot 'em ups and shitty weather. You know what? I can deal with that. I can deal with that.
Has it really been shitty weather though?
No, it hasn't. I mean,
by this point, now it's gonna get cold.
But as a baseline, the worst we have is shitty weather.
At this point, yes.
We ain't got hurricanes.
We haven't really gotten yet. We don't have fires like in Australia. We don't have earthquakes.
Like in Puerto Rico. We don't have volcanoes.
We don't have drones bombing us like in Iran right now.
Yeah. You know
we don't have any of that shit.
When you sit down and look at your pitiful existence of a life, this drip in the septum tank of existence, just understand that there are people out there that have it way worse. You're not one of them because you're here. Enjoy that. Relish that. No matter how bad it gets, at least you're fucking here. And if you listen to us, kudos to you. Steal that McDonald's Wi-Fi. Do what you got.
Okay. Oh, Jesus Lord. Oh, yeah. All we got right now is work weather. And a lot of 5s and 6s out here thinking they're 10s.
Oh, that's because you give a mule a carrot to chase, they'll run you a country mile.
Yeah. Take care. This and be out of the way first.
Yes.
We are on YouTube, so of course, like, share, and subscribe. Finger pop that bell
Ding,
so you'll be
ding.
notified of all new episodes. We also, you can also email me directly at luckymerciless1@gmail.com. And you can catch us both on Twitter at Geeks Apartment 2 at Simply Osk1.
Yes.
Simply OSK1. I saw some video you did the other day. He was playing some bullshit. I think he was playing like Soul Calibur.
It might have been.
It might have been.
I have to take it down. It's copyright stricken.
Why?
Music.
Oh.
Because even though I put down all the information, everything you possibly could, but they don't want you to use it, you gotta take it down.
Like music from the game or just
no, just
your own shit?
My own shit.
Oh, you can't do that.
Yeah, you can.
You can't do that. You got to talk through that shit.
You can.
Yeah, that's how it works. That's how
I'm just gonna start putting wet slappy noises.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's all right.
Yeah.
Other than that, continue.
Well, let's do some. Start the show off with some tasty tidbits of info.
Yep.
First off, did you see the final trailer
for
Birds of Prey and the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so
kind of done with
I'm going to do some good and bad of this.
Go ahead.
The good is that it actually does look like a comic book movie.
Yes.
Very colorful. Very vibrant. Seems like it's a more lighthearted affair this time around from DC, which we don't always get from DC.
Well, everything is world-ending and brooding.
Yes, very, very edgy and dark and very emo.
Yes.
So it's like a comic movie. And I like Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn.
Everybody does.
You know, especially since I wasn't always sold on Margot Robbie. She was okay in Wolf of Wall Street. She was okay in that.
Yeah.
But then China came around, and I was like, wow, she's not just some pretty Aussie chick that just threw out in front of camera and said act. She actually can act.
Yes.
And she was the best part of Suicide Squad to me. She was the best part of an otherwise really shitty-ass movie.
You mean the Jobbers, or I would call it the Losers, but that's actually
the Job Squad.
That's actually a good movie.
Oh, the Losers is great.
It's a good movie. But, yeah, the Jobbers.
Yeah, this not so much. To
this day, I don't understand.
Yeah. But that's kind of the problem that I have with this movie, though.
Yeah.
Is that once again they're trying to shoehorn Harley Quinn with a bunch of other characters that unless
you read books,
you're very smart in the Batman lore, you're not gonna know who the fuck half these people are.
No.
You're not gonna know who the Huntress is.
Nope.
You're not gonna know who Renee Montoya is, even though she's being played by Rosa Perez.
Really?
Yeah, she's playing Renee Montoya in this.
Yeah.
I didn't even know who Cassandra Cain was, and at first I thought she was the new Batwoman. I was like, oh, that's how they introduced Batwoman into the DCU.
No.
But no. She's an entirely different person altogether. Oh, Black Mask. I don't know who the fuck the bad guy is and all this shit. In my mind, I'm like, just fucking make a fucking Harley Quinn movie. Just do a standalone with her. But it's kind of hard to do
because she's a henchman. That's
right.
What she is. You can't. Okay. I'm about to say you can't make a movie about minions, but you got 3 of them called the Minions. So, but
there's only one of them.
Yeah, whatever.
There's only one.
Despicable Me, Minions, whatever.
Well, I saw that one though.
You wouldn't.
I like Minions.
You do.
I do like Minions.
But in the sense of superhero movies, that's like making not Riddler movie, but question mark guy in bowler hat movie.
Well, you can get away with it. We've seen that with Joker. We'll talk more about that in a minute. But it's the rare day that you can do a movie like that. And even then, they couldn't get past the fact that, yeah, there is a person called Batman.
Yeah.
Even though, spoilers, he's very young. He's a kid in this. But you can't get past the fact that without Batman, you wouldn't have had Joker in the first fucking place. Same thing with Harley Quinn.
Harleen Quinzel. Yep.
Without Joker, you wouldn't have got her in the first place. She wasn't even a part of the DC comic line. She was part of the animated series. And then she broke out on her own. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of hard to do. Now, we'll get into some, when we get into what else I saw, another trailer I saw. Mm-hmm. Very hard to do, like you said. But I'll watch it, obviously.
I know, yeah.
Because I don't have comic book movie fatigue. But I understand at this point other people do. Because it seems like every other week there's a goddamn comic book shit coming out.
Yeah, and there's another
We're getting that.
Out. Yeah, we're
getting something else. Yeah. We're getting Lock and Key.
Lock and Key is okay. So, all right, we'll just segue straight into that. That's a show, right?
Yes.
That's a show. Now, have you read Lock and Key?
No, I have not.
Okay, Lock and Key actually lends itself to being a show because of the way that the books are actually written. The books are written as each key, because it's very hyper literal in the title, Lock and Key. Each key can be an episode, and each episode can be an isolated incident with its own thread line.
This is what I saw a trailer for that.
Yeah,
so that's what it seems like it's going to be.
That's how it is. That's how the book is made. So if they follow the thread line of the book, but have each episode be, hey, we're getting one of these 13 keys, kind of like 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo, where, hey, we're, each week is a different thing until we get to the end.
Nigga.
What?
That is a fucking deep-ass cut.
I know.
That's a deep motherfucker.
I know.
13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo?
Yes.
That's a deep-ass cut, nigga.
But it was a good-ass show.
I vaguely remember that.
I vividly remember 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo.
That came on like right around the same time they tried to do superpowers.
Yes.
Yeah. It was around that time, and droids and Ewoks and all that shit. Yeah. So I vaguely remember that. But that's a deep ass cut. You making a reference to JC and the Wheel Warriors.
Old soul over here. All right, but okay, to make it
Ulysses 31? I thought I was the only one that watched that show.
Midnight Patrol? No.
What? Tiger Sharks?
Get it. Well, as I was saying, it's a show that lends itself to following the comic, because the comic itself played out like an episode. It's like, okay, we got this key does this, X, Y, and Z, it opens this door, and adventures happen. End of episode. Now, when it comes to Harley Quinn and all this shit that they're doing, they don't even know what they're doing with her in the comic book. She's trying to partner up with different people.
Yeah.
She broke away from the Joker. She's trying to do her own thing, but she has no powers. She's not like super criminal intelligence. She's just kind of a gag character that they are attaching to different people.
Right.
Now, you can't take a sidekick and make them the focus without doing an ensemble piece like this. But now you have the whole Suicide Squad problem where, who the fuck are these people and why do I care?
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
And, that's about it with that, man.
And to my knowledge, she wasn't part of Birds of Prey. Because she wasn't a part of that show that was on way, way back in the day. Mm-hmm. And where's Oracle at? Where's she at?
You know what?
Where's paralyzed Batgirl?
If you see, and they can't do that. If they
where's
do
paralyzed
that,
Barbara Gordon?
If they do that, then guess what? What happens to the Batwoman show? You just jumped you jumped the whole chasm before even letting that thing gain legs.
No, not really.
Yeah.
Because Batwoman is one thing. Batgirl was another.
Yeah, you're right. Batwoman is one thing.
And Cassandra's King, because I had to do my fucking research, ended up being one of the Batgirls. There's more than one. She's one of them.
You know, Bruce
But my
Wayne
point is that
harm of wereaway children.
Just do a standalone fucking Harley Quinn movie, or do what they were supposed to do, was just put her with other DC villainesses.
I honestly,
like Catwoman and Poison Ivy. And that, but even then I would be like, well, how does that work too? Because they're all fucking villains. So you have to, like Bayholm.
Yeah.
You have to like be a fucking
anti-hero.
Yeah, anti-hero.
And if they okay, let's say they were doing this, and it's just a big old heist movie, right? Let's just make it a big old heist movie. We're gonna rob the Wayne estate or whatever. Okay, fine, do that. Make it like Assault on Precinct 13, but with these villainesses, right?
Sure.
At least you have a way to have all the main players be involved. Like the people that like Alfred could be involved. Everybody knows who he is. He's the butler. You know, have Dick Grayson or Nightwing, whatever iteration of him you want to be involved in this. People know that, but you have all these no names other than Harley Quinn that people are supposed to care about. No one gives a fuck about. No one cares about these broads.
Well, Huntress is being played by the chick that played Ramona Flowers.
Great.
And
But
I watched her read a fucking
War and Peace.
read War and Peace or a phone book because she's gorgeous.
Okay.
And last time I saw her, she was a Gemini Man, and she was okay in that, but that movie was just okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that comes out the day before my birthday,
Hurrah.
February 7th. The next day, the very next day, see, on my birthday, is the new season of the XFL.
Yes.
That starts on my birthday.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're getting a goofy ass movie.
What's the inaugural game? Do you know?
I have no fucking clue. I have no clue. I don't even remember who, the names of the teams.
Yeah.
And it's funny because you would think by this point that you would see footage from training camps. And I ain't seen shit.
Prison yard videos?
I don't give a shit. I don't care. This would be like Locked Up on ESPN with these XFL players. I don't give a fuck. But I ain't seen shit. Listen, I just assume I'm gonna watch at least a couple of games.
Okay, so just to give you some insight, the names of the teams are the St. Louis Battlehawks. You got the Tampa Bay Vipers.
Okay.
Houston Roughnecks.
Oh, okay.
The Seattle Dragons.
Get a roughneck, gotta get a roughneck.
The Dallas Renegades. The New York Guardians.
Can you add some more generic fucking team names?
The Los Angeles Wildcats. The DC Defenders.
DC Defenders.
Wait, so Los Angeles.
These sound more like rollerball teams and less like football names. Football teams.
Yes, you got the Los Angeles Extreme.
Of course.
New York, New Jersey Hitmen. The Las Vegas Outlaws. San Francisco Demons.
Wait.
No.
Those are old ass. I was gonna say, nigga, those are old ass fucking. That's the first time.
Oh yeah,
I was like, wait, no, that doesn't sound right. Because I remember the New York, New Jersey Hitmen.
Yes. Okay. I don't know when the first game is. I mean,
But the first game is going to be on February 8th.
I don't know who's playing.
Who's playing the inaugural game?
Yeah.
I'm going to pick a team just on the strength of their jerseys. Whoever's got the dopest jersey, that's my squad. And if it's anything like the Florida Mayhem and Overwatch, they're gonna be like 0-12. They're like the Florida Mayhem was in the inaugural season of fucking Overwatch League.
The Tampa Bay has your Green Bay colors.
Okay, so 5-8 Tampa Bay. Ironically, where WrestleMania is going to be this year.
Really?
Yeah, it's going to be in Tampa.
Huh.
Yeah.
And Chad Johnson trying out for the XFL as a kicker.
As a kicker?
Yeah.
What? All right.
Yeah.
Hey, that nigga needs some money right now. That nigga is broke. Damn, man. Okay, so that's that.
Yep.
We'll talk more about the XFL when we get to that point in a couple of weeks on the birthday episode or the episode after my birthday. I like to imagine. Getting back to some trailers.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the trailer for Morbius?
I did.
Now here's the thing, see.
Yes.
I don't know who the fuck Morbius is.
You don't know who Morbius the Living Vampire is?
No.
Michael Morbius?
No.
Villain to Spider-Man?
See, here's the thing.
Yes.
I was at the comic book shop today.
Uh-huh.
The usual stomping grounds.
Yes.
And he asked me about if I saw it. I said, yeah. I said, and I told him the same thing I just told you. Mm-hmm. I have no idea who this was. I actually thought it was a Valiant character because somebody they bought Valiant and they're doing Bloodshot, and I thought Morbius was through that.
Yes.
He's like, no. He's part of the Sinister Six. I'm like,
yeah.
Okay, nerd. I'm sorry, I don't read a lot of Spider-Man shit.
I'm sorry, but Spider-Man's the #1 hero of all time.
Is he?
Yeah, Batman being number 2.
Batman's #1. Spider-Man's like number 10.
In your eyes.
In my world.
Yeah, but
so I didn't read a lot of Spider-Man shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't know who the fuck Morbius is.
Yeah.
But at the same time, good on Jared Leto for getting another shot at a superhero movie.
Yep.
Because that Joker run did him no fucking favors.
Oh boy,
None.
I'm sorry, man. Just
Yeah, man. Well, it ain't his role in Suicide Squad. Like, why was you even in that movie? So yeah, to your point, he Michael Morbius, I guess.
Yeah.
Because you know more about this than I do, nerd. But he in this movie he plays a scientist, right?
Yep.
It's a rare blood disease, trying to find a cure.
Yep.
He goes out of his ways to some goddamn island.
Yep.
He finds the cure, but it just so happens, here's the catch.
Turns him into
a fucking vampire. And now he's fighting. Like, is he the good guy or the bad guy of this shit? What the fuck is going on with this goddamn trailer?
So, okay. The thing that they were doing with like Spider-Man villains with like the Lizard and with Morbius is that they wanted tragic villains, right? Morbius just wanted to cure fucking like cancer, super cancer. But guess what? Turned him into a vampire. He still wants to cure super cancer, but he also is like killing people because he gotta stay alive.
What if he had AIDS?
Then it's super grid. Whatever.
He's trying to cure the grid?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. He's trying to cure a disease. He's trying to help. And like one of the taglines is like, how far should one go to help to do the greatest good, right? So, of course, he ends up being a villain.
How far do you go to not get hurt during butt stuff?
You go as far as the Astroglide will take you. And if it doesn't take you that far, get the cooking grease.
Or find a vampire bat.
Yeah.
And get bit.
Get bit by the...
And then you get to fuck all the booty you want.
Yeah.
Without prep.
But you also got to kill them when you're done. See, that's the caveat. See?
Right.
You solved one problem, but you created 5. You're like, oh, man.
You kilted me.
I'm immune to all diseases, but I got to murder people on the regular? For like a snack?
Listen.
Yeah. They're trying.
I saw the trailer. First of all, again, just like with Bay Home 2 years ago.
Yeah.
You can't do this type of movie and not acknowledge the fact
that Spider-Man
is the reason why he exists.
Yes.
And they're doing that again here with Morbius.
Yes.
And number 2, after I saw the trailer, I was not overly blown away by it. Honestly.
It looked okay. I mean, I was like,
okay, so he's a vampire, but he has like Nightcrawler powers.
Yeah, you saw the hallway scene. I was like, so we're doing the Nightcrawler scene again. But you know what that is. That's just.
I'm like, I have no idea when this is coming out. By the way.
Yeah.
I have no idea when it's coming out. Yep.
Morbius. Yeah, yep. That's Morbius. More comic book shit. Speaking of Bloodshot.
I did not see the trailer.
You did not see a trailer for Bloodshot?
No, I didn't see it. The newest trailer for Bloodshot.
Vin Diesel Bloodshot. You see the old trailer for Bloodshot?
I did see the first trailer for it. I didn't see the second one.
Well, basically, if you don't know, now I'll tell you. Bloodshot's about nanomachines, son. And how nanomachines can make the perfect warrior. It's pretty much the Bourne Identity, but he doesn't fall off the boat and he keeps working.
It looked like Edge of Tomorrow.
No, there's just like one guy with like the exosuit thing.
Sure.
But it plays out like you have Vin Diesel as a super soldier, right? They inject them with nanomachines, which are robots that will repair your wounds. It'll keep you from getting sick. and it enhances your body.
Nigga, I know what nanomachines are.
The programs don't know what nanomachines are. They're not nerds like you.
All right.
Nanomachines.
All right.
They could be thinking micro machines. How you get these little cars in your bloodstream?
How do you get this little ass bolt in your dick?
Yeah, exactly.
And why does that help you?
Yeah. How does that make you stronger?
I don't get it. I don't get that.
But he gets these little machines in him, and he wakes up in the lab, and they're like, "Yo, do you know where you are?" It's like, "No." Well, we woke you up, and we put these machines in you to save your life. What do you remember? I remember I gotta kill this guy, and
I had a wife.
Yes. Go ahead, fill in the blanks, because this is a story you've heard 1,000 times.
And then she got killed.
Yep.
And I don't remember what happened.
Uh-huh.
And I woke up here.
Yep.
And now you're hiring me to kill people. But just because you put these nanomachines in me doesn't mean I don't remember shit.
No.
Now I'm starting to remember everything.
But
and now it was y'all that killed my wife. And now I gotta kill y'all.
Yay!
Because we've seen this movie a million fucking times. We saw this. I saw this not too long ago. It was called fucking Upgrade.
But Upgrade was dope.
And this does not seem like
this does not seem dope. Because so basically you got the whole premise of the movie, because this is a movie we've seen 100 times in 5,000 different ways. But guess what? I said it's Jason Bourne, but he didn't fall off the boat.
Jason Bourne.
The
Bourne identity. I swear to God, if that's not a fucking vivid parody.
That's probably a vivid parody.
That needs to be a vivid parody.
The Bourne identity.
The Bourne identity.
I recognize this junk. Where have I seen this junk before?
I recognize this pussy. You're the fucking dude you're the fucking shit that killed my wife.
Better go smash that.
I'm gonna fuck you now.
The Bone identity.
The Bone identity.
Then you got the Bone supremacy.
Starring a Bella Danger.
And Eric Everhard's corpse.
Yes. Yes, god damn it.
Yeah, but they keep reprogramming his mind to kill different targets.
Nigga, that's the name of this fucking episode now. The Bone Identity.
The Bone Identity.
See, a lot of times programs. Let's lift the curtain for a little bit.
Go ahead.
A lot of times when these episodes starts, I have no idea what the name of these episodes are going to be until we get into it, and I was like, oh, that's the name of the episode.
Yes.
And that's the name of this episode. Episode 38, The Bone Identity.
Yup. Happy New Year.
So it is written. So it shall be done.
Thank you, Jason Bone.
Thank you, Jason Bone.
You saved the French embassy and all the maids.
You fucked all those maids and saved the French embassy.
How'd you know one of them was carrying a bomb? In her twat.
I fingered her. That's why.
I noticed some extra wires.
Her meat curtains didn't seem right.
They smell the plastique. Alright, because we could end up doing this all fucking night. Let's continue.
Anyways,
Bloodshot, Vin Diesel, grunting it up. There's no rock to slow him down.
So Morbius is coming out at some goddamn points.
Yep.
You want to talk a little bit about the Oscars?
Go
Nominations
ahead.
came out.
Yeah.
Today or yesterday, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
Joker has been nominated for Best Picture alongside 1917.
Mm-hmm. How was 1917? You saw that, right?
No,
or haven't seen it yet?
I haven't seen it.
Okay.
But again, I heard nothing but great things about it.
Yeah, me too.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is also for Best Picture. I was like, for what?
What?
Why is that being nominated for Best Picture?
Take a dumb in a black hole.
Also, The Irishman.
Okay.
I was like, all right. And Parasite.
Really?
Yeah. This Japanese movie. Is it Japanese, Chinese?
I believe it's Japanese.
Yeah. Haven't seen it, but again, heard nothing but good things about it. Actually, it's playing down the road here, and at the art house theater.
Or
no, the art house theater.
The Little or Cinema?
The Little.
Okay, Little.
They're playing that in 1917 and some other shit.
I
So
have a
okay, fine.
question. The superhero movie win the Oscars yet?
No,
No? I think
a
Joker will.
superhero movie has never won the Oscars, and I don't think
You don't think Joker's
Joker. I
gonna
don't
do
think
it?
Joker's gonna win it. No, it's the rare day you see a genre movie. Like they'll give it to something like a couple years back when they
Mm-hmm.
gave it to The Shape of Water. I was very
Yeah.
shocked that they gave it to that because at its heart, it's a monster movie.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I'm like, wow, they gave that, and then they gave it the Best Picture nod, but I didn't see it until afterwards, and then after I saw, it, I was like, well, I can see why this won, but I just assumed it's going to be a movie that ain't nobody seen, like Moonlight.
Yeah.
Like I didn't even know what the fuck Moonlight was. It was like some black gay picture, one fucking Best Picture.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, I see what's going on. I see what you're doing, Academy, doing a twofer. The black movie and the gay movie, so let's cover all the bases. Um, I don't think Joker's gonna win it though.
Mm-mm.
However, Joaquin Phoenix was nominated for Best Actor for his role as Joker,
Mm-hmm.
which is totally deserved. I'm sure you haven't seen his movie yet.
No.
You need to. You really need to because again, the movie's dope ass shit, and he was great in it. One thing though, and I don't know if the site I was on had a typo,
Mm-hmm.
but why is Tom Hanks nominated for Best Supporting Actor for his role as Fred Rogers in A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood? That doesn't make sense to me. I was like, what? That's weird. He's the movie.
Yeah.
How is he the best supporting actor in the movie that he's starring in?
Daniel Day-Lewis, best supporting actor in There Will Be Blood.
Right,
Yes.
right. And of course, J Lo got snubbed for that. She did not get a best actress nod for Hustlers.
Of course
But what
not.
do you expect? It's a movie about
It's a
strippers.
drug stripper movie.
Yeah, so she wasn't going to get that love at Oscar time, even though I still believe that is one of her best performances, maybe ever.
Parasite. Parasite's Korean.
It's Korean.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. Okay. Still haven't seen it.
Yeah, I
I
gotta
do
see
want
it.
to see it. I'll watch it.
I
Like
gotta see it.
I guess. Yeah. I do want to see it.
You know me, Korea has put out some of my top favorite movies. So,
Yeah, like the
Old Boy, I Saw the Devil, Vengeance
the
series.
raid.
The Raid is Indonesian.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, in the dark they all look the same to me. What? What?
Oh, speaking of Oscars, you heard Stephen King is getting some shit.
For what?
Apparently, he said, "Hey, guess what? You know what? Diversity is never a thing that really comes to mind when picking Oscar nominations. Because as a writer, he's allowed to do 3.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing major, just like screenplay, and stuff like that, right?
Sure.
But he's like, yeah, when I look at a body of work, or this, that, and the third, I just look at it as an objective. Was this good or was this not good? I don't look at what actors were in it. Was there a black cast? Is this a black thing or a white thing? I just look at it as, did I like it? Did I not? Is it high art? This, that, and the third. And I'm like, you know what? He has a fucking point, but at the same time, when you look at like all the female directors that got sidestepped, you can understand why people are of this, climate right now. Why they are like, yo, stop with the old boys club shit.
I get what you're saying.
I just see he's like an old head who just like, yo, I
No,
look at this
no,
shit as
no.
as
I do
this.
agree with you saying. Like, I look at. I don't care who the fuck directs or writes something,
Yeah,
as long as it's good.
good.
If it's good, and they should be put on a platform. They should be put on that pedestal.
Yeah,
Like J.K. Rowling. Guess what? She's a great writer.
yeah.
She made the fucking Harry Potter series, and Harry Potter series is fucking dope.
Even though she going insane as of late concerning shit in it.
Yeah, well,
But guess what? Retroactively,
that's
who
what
gives a
happens
fuck?
when you didn't have money to start with, and you get money. you know, and you get fame.
Yeah, you gotta
and
make
you start
everybody
losing
happy.
your goddamn mind.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But no, I do agree with him
I agree with
to
him
a
too.
certain extent. Where it's like, yeah, I don't care who the fuck wrote it. If it's dope, it's fucking dope. Wonder Woman was dope.
Yeah.
And that was directed by a woman.
That's the thing, though. That's what the outliers. Well, I'm not gonna say outliers, but a lot of people are saying like you had a lot of dope shit done by women, but they still getting sidestepped. And he's like, look, me personally, and I think we can agree is that look, if we think it's dope, we think it's dope. Just like you like Ma.
Yes.
A lot of people don't think that movie is dope. You enjoyed it.
Yep.
You,
it was number 4. Number 4 on the list.
It's like you can't, fault the man for having his opinion, and I think people just kind of look at him like, but you're Stephen King, you should be, no, he's a dude. At the end of the day, he's a dude who writes good shit, but he's still a regular ass, faulty, fucking broken human. Guess what? He's not the end all be all authority on what's good and what's bad. He has
Right.
opinions, just like you.
It's no different than, say, something like Martin Scorsese saying that comic book movies have no right to be in the theater.
Yeah.
You know? It's just like, okay, that's your opinion. We can agree to disagree.
But you're entitled to your asshole opinion, just like you're entitled to shit out your asshole. Good job. You exercise your right.
Well, that's not entitlement. That's just a thing you need to do to survive. You have to shit out your butt.
Yeah, well, you know what?
Well, if you keep shitting your butt, you're gonna die.
But if you can get the operation where you stop shitting out your butt and you just get the bag, get cloth.
But even still, you still have the shit in a bag.
Well, then technically you're not shitting out your butt. It's coming out your body and going straight to the bag. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a human function, you idiot. Damn you. Anywho, so yeah, will I watch the Oscars? Probably not.
Yeah, I never do.
Actually, if it's on, if I remember it's on, and I just flip in channels, I'm like, oh shit, it's the Oscars. I'll sit there and watch it, but I don't give a shit.
I'm more inclined to watch a Jenga fucking tournament than watch the Oscars.
Or Uno tournament.
No, I say Jenga tournament because I actually sat down and watched one.
Oh man. So yeah. So one last thing. I need your eyes to glaze over just a bit.
Yeah.
Just a bit, because
who fought in the Wrestle Kingdom Fest?
Okay. Well, let's talk about. We're not going to talk about WWE.
Okay.
Let's talk about Impact.
Oh, okay.
Impact Wrestling, aka the old TNA.
Yes.
Because Tessa Blanchard. Now, before you ask, who's Tessa Blanchard, Alan?
Yeah.
Tessa Blanchard is the daughter of Hall of Famer and the original members of the Four Horsemen, Tully Blanchard. Okay?
Who the fuck is that?
Tully Blanchard?
Yeah.
He's a fucking Hall of Famer.
Okay.
And I just told you,
yes.
the original member, one of the original members of the fucking Four Horsemen.
Okay.
His daughter on Sunday made history. Because not only was she the first woman ever to vie for a major promotions world title, on Sunday she won a major promotions world title.
Mm-hmm.
She's the first woman ever to do this. And you know what? Didn't nobody give a shit. You didn't even know this happens. I told you this shit.
No, because it's not.
Because it's Impact. And nobody cares about Impact. Half the time I forget Impact's still a thing.
I mean, it's not.
But it's twofold.
Yes.
One, because nobody's talking about it because it's Impact. And again, who the fuck cares anymore about Impact? I don't even know what channel it's on, much less take the time out of my day to watch this. If this happened 10 years ago, this would have made headlines. Actually, if WWE did this, it would have made headlines. If your girl, Becky Lynch, say, you know what? I've headlined WrestleMania. I walked out of WrestleMania as Becky Two Belts. But you know, that ain't enough. I want to be the World Heavyweight Champion. That would have made headlines. Should have been on ESPN, TMZ, all these fucking media outlets. It would have been a big deal. The night before, she put out a tweet that's where she said, "Women should let's build each other up, ladies. Cool things will happen." And that's when Twitter lost their shit. And people on Twitter lost their shit because then it came out. It's like, oh, but aren't you the same chick that spit on a black chick and called her a nigger?
Wow.
Aren't you the same chick that bullies people, that bullied other women and kept them down? Rah, 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 rah. To which some people's point was like, okay, you waited till now, till then, to say all this shit. Where was all this fucking venom or Bayhome?
She did it.
Before she was supposed to be in the main event of their biggest show of the year, or one of their biggest shows of the year, where she is going to compete for the World Heavyweight Championship. Where was all this shit then? People kind of have a point with that. It's like, okay, you didn't have nothing to say for all this until she put out a tweet the night before her biggest night in her career, and then you got something to say.
Because they stack that shit. They stack that shit. Like, let's say we say something really stupid. I mean, like...
We say stupid shit on the show all the fucking time, so I don't give a shit.
But let's say now I want to become a political figure, right?
Right.
People are just going to pocket all this stupid shit I say until I get that close to reaching the tippy top. Then the crabs will come out, pull me right back down in that bucket. Because that's what they do. That's what people just wait. They wait on this stuff. It's like the Kevin Hart shit.
Yeah.
They're just waiting to comb through your history to find some shit where you, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I said that. I apologize. I shouldn't have said that. It was mean and insensitive. And then guess what? You don't get the guy that says, fuck y'all, I got enough money. Fuck y'all.
What do we learn from all this? If you're going to put a spotlight on somebody, just remember, when you put that spotlight on them, there's going to be some cockroaches that go skittering off in their fucking corners.
Mm-hmm.
Because nobody walks away clean.
Nope.
Nobody's ever going to leave this world clean. Or at least, not everybody. Not nobody, but very few people are going to walk away from this world clean. There's going to be some shit, some skeletons in your fucking closet you're going to have to deal with. Mm-hmm. And for Impact, they should have gotten in front of this and said, okay, you know what? We're going to put the belt on you. Just know there's going to be some people coming after you. Some haters. Couple of haters. Right? It's going to come after you. Oh, there's some shit you did in your past. So, before we do all this, maybe you should just apologize. That's the best you can do is just apologize. Say, listen.
Get ahead of the 8 ball.
Get ahead of the 8 ball. Say, hey, this happened early in my career. It was a different time. I was a different person. I apologize if I offended people. And let's move on. That's all you can do. All you can fucking do at this point. So that's all I had to say about that. So you can unglaze your eyes now.
I can see.
Yeah, you can see now.
The world is still gray and shitty.
Other than that, at the end of the day, at least Green Bay is in the NFC Championship game.
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are. No matter how bad Sunday was on a personal level for me, and I don't want to get into it because it's just going to piss me off all over again, but Sunday kind of sucked. We'll talk off the fucking mic as to what happened on Sunday. But there is Green Bay and San Francisco and Tennessee and Kansas City. So now I'm hoping that it's Green Bay and Tennessee in the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. Because if this happened 10 years ago, I'd have sat here and said this is the greatest Super Bowl ever in the history of Super Bowls. Really? Because at that point, because you got to remember.
It's so different.
No, because you got to remember, 10 years ago, I had 2 teams, Green Bay and Tennessee. Green Bay was the wife, Tennessee was the mistress. So if this happened 10 years ago, that's like my wife walking in on me, fucking the fucking mistress. Kind of sort of being mad, but then looking at her and be like, man, she's fucking hot. So I'm going to start I'm going to make out with her. And I can fuck the both of them. That's the greatest Super Bowl in the history of Super Bowls. But
Well,
I
you
had
get
to drop.
everything you want.
You're right. But I had to drop Tennessee. But I'm actually rooting for them to beat KC next Sunday
Okay.
in the AFC Championship game. So it might be Green Bay and Tennessee. That'd be dope. That'd be dope. So good luck Tennessee and good luck Green Bay this Sunday. And I got to work, so I'm pissed off. But if Green Bay does make it in the Super Bowl, I might have to take that day off as well. Fuck off. Fuck you guys. So that's all we got for taste tidbits of information. So, see, what bullshit did you have time for this week?
Let me think. Shit.
It sounds like you didn't have time for shit
No, it's
other than working out and not getting heroin chic like I am.
no. You're not heroin chic.
Get the
If
fuck out of here.
heroin was a box of Krispy Kreme donuts,
What?
maybe
What?
popping fresh,
You're a
motherfucker.
you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
you're a hater. You're a fucking hater.
Couple of haters.
You're more than a couple of haters. You're a fucking hater right now. You look at me and wish you was me.
No.
Wish you looked like me.
No,
I
thank you.
got a bit of dad bod. I got a little bit of a beer gut. But then guess what? I still got arms without even having to try.
Yeah, it's called vitamin deficiency, motherfucker. Get a couple of Flintstone chewables, your veins might not pop out so hard. Like shit! Vitamin D!
You're such a fucking hater, see? You're a fucking hater.
I have time for Jack
All
and
right.
oh shit! I've been reading this fucking. I've been reading fucking my Asian comics. I've been reading just random shit. I mean, I'm back at work now, so I'm back to the old rigmarole. Motherfuckers, it is what it is. You know what? People need to be glad. People out here that's working these grinds that are at least mildly content with their job. Please understand that we appreciate y'all that show up to your work and don't even do it with a smile, but just get it fucking done.
Right.
Okay, we you know this goes out to all those people that show up and have those mouth breathers or those no eyelash lickers, just sitting there wondering how do you feel you fill your 8 hours with nothing while I'm working hard. You know what? I appreciate you guys that out here grinding. So that's from me to y'all. As for what I had time for, I just watched some old ass movies.
What did you watch? What's some revisits?
What did I revisit? I revisited Blade 1 and 3. I don't have a copy of 2 apparently.
What?
Yeah, I know the good one.
Yeah, you watched one good one and
one
one shitty one.
Real shitty one. I watched that. I watched Bak, the Thai warrior, and I would, you know what? That's what happened. I got into like this
Very overrated, by the way.
What Bak, Thai warrior?
I didn't like it.
Understandable. I can understand why you think it's overrated, but in the time that it came out, you didn't really get any Asian flicks that wasn't about like the romance of the Three Kingdoms or some mythological shit, because that's apparently like all they were allowed to do for a good while out of China. So when you are starving for some Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and you get the Raid 0.01 edition, you kind of say, okay. Now, The Protector, which is also another movie that I watched, that's him, Tony Jaa, trying to get his elephant back, which, I mean, he's all about getting his elephant back. It's kind of like, Mario looking for Princess Peach at that point.
Sure.
Yeah, the fight scene, the choreography is good. It's just that's really all you're watching it for. I watched, what the fuck is it called? It's like some Russian prison fight movie.
Okay.
You
lost me at Russian.
Yeah. Oh, and then I did get back into watching Russian slap contests, which are just
Which is
stupid.
just the dumbest fucking shit in the world. That's just
for anybody who does not know what a Russian slap contest is.
Russian slap contest. Look it up on YouTube. It's dumb.
It's dumb.
It's dumb.
You stand there, you let a giant ass lumberjack looking motherfucker slap you in the face without flinching. You can't flinch, and you gotta eat it. You hold onto a table with both your hands and you let someone slap you across your face. And I've seen some people get fucking concussed.
And this comes from two people that actually sit here and watches other people play video games in tournaments.
Yeah.
And get hype over that shit.
Yeah. So.
And even we're still saying
this is fucking stupid.
It's fucking dumb.
It's dumb as fuck. I've been watching that. I've been keeping up with the world news. Like I alluded to before, I mean, Puerto Rico can't get a fucking break.
Oh, they had earthquakes. That's right.
Earthquakes and aftershocks.
On top of the fact that they still don't have power in certain spots. Was that Dominican Republic?
No, that was Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Okay.
Yes. And I think it's either the Philippines or Thailand or something like that. Volcano erupted, and so now you got volcanic ash raining down on a country. And people are evacuating.
It's the rapture.
We have fires.
Revelations, people.
We have fires. We have volcano eruptions. We have earthquakes. I mean...
And the XFO is coming back. The rapture's coming, ladies and gentlemen.
4 horsemen are riding.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Get right with yourself.
So smoke them if you got them and fuck whoever's in front of you.
Nah, bees. Forget that last part. Smoke what you got. And
well, I'm not gonna fuck you, idiot. And I'm just saying.
Get it, open up your hub.
I'm trying, man.
Get to the hub. If you can't get to the hub, draw some pictures in the dirt and look at it.
If you can't fuck the person in front of you, get a watermelon. Fuck that.
Nah, man, we can't even do that, yo. Yeah.
Why? The rapture's coming. We're all leaving this world dirty as a motherfucker.
Ask your nearest yard bird what's the easiest way to make a fifi.
Get you 2 sponges and a toilet paper roll. Now you want to moist those fucking sponges up, and you just fuck that. It's like a fleshlight. Fuck that before the rapture comes. What? What?
Make sure you cue up the...
We don't all have living pussy like other people do, okay? We gotta do what we gotta do.
Cue up Jason Bone.
Cue up the Bone identity. It gets you a homemade fleshlight and fuck the shit out of it.
What else was I watching? I was watching some shit on the new Bond movie.
Billie Eilish is doing the theme song for No Time to Die.
Yay!
Okay. I'm still gonna watch it though.
I mean,
I watched all the rest of them.
So have I. I mean,
of course I'm gonna watch No Time to Die.
I like Bond because I like the idea of a tradition that's not ruined, like Star Wars. Daniel Craig is a fine Bond. He's actually one of the more,
Well, yeah. Well, he's cool, but Spectre is kind of goofy.
Spectre is goofy as fuck. But I like Bond. I like his brand
so do I.
Bond. And I mean,
he's one of the greatest white men in the history of white people. Like
Daniel Craig?
James Kirk, yeah. No, this Bond.
Oh, Bond?
Bond as a person.
No.
One of the greatest white guys in the history of white people.
Oh,
He's got cool cars.
We're talking about just fictional
just fictional characters.
Just fictional white people.
Captain Kirk. The greatest white guys in the history of white guys. They know what to say. They know what to do. They can fight. They fuck anything that moves. They got cool gadgets. That's dope. It is dope. But if I could, if it was switch for a day, I'd be James Bond. And it's
come back with all the gonorrheas.
But
MI6 probably got the cure for that.
Because the Q branch,
they got the cure.
They got a cure for that shit.
Yeah. Here, take this. It looks like a Pez dispenser, but it's really a cure-all.
See, See the syringe? Now you think it might be like heroin or HGH. No, it's a cure for everything, for every STD that you got.
That you're going to get.
You're going to get. Now you inject this, you can shoot up all the clubs.
Fuck all the sharks.
You can fuck all the sharks, and nothing's ever gonna happen to you.
Never.
You're never gonna get AIDS. You're never gonna get this girl pregnant. It cures everything.
But you know what? That makes me want the one. Remember that comic with all the
Oh
the
yeah,
kids,
yeah.
all of Bond's kids
Like
come back.
Harry's kids or something like that.
Is it Harry's kids or something?
It's something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a Mark Miller fucking comic.
Well, yeah, it was a one shot.
Yeah.
In any event, like I said, I mean, I'm just getting back into the flow of shit. I see a lot of stuff in the world that just brings me down, but I just kind of try to turn it around and walk away, finishing a day saying, "Hey, at least I'm not dead."
Oh, really? Just
Nothing happened.
walk on by. Walk on by.
Yeah, it's more. You know what? It's more like time.
Oh, okay. So I guess that's all this bullshit you had time for.
Yeah.
Now, on my side, I had no time for anything this week.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna go back to what I was gonna do last week because I also had some other best stuff from 2019.
Okay.
And we talked about this off mic, so we're gonna talk about it on mic for the programs.
Yes.
So I had some other favorites from 2019.
Mhm.
Let's start with favorite documentary.
Okay.
Now there's a lot of good documentaries came out this year.
Yep.
Like Survivor R. Kelly. Didn't think I wanted to see it until I saw it. I was like,
when you
holy
when we saw that
shit.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah,
I saw it
binge watched that shit. Leaving Neverland was another good one. But at the end, my favorite documentary of 2019, Abducted in Plain Sight.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. And they also get the award for the dumbest family of 2019.
But
because you can't believe the story's real. You can't believe the story is fucking true.
See,
it's weird.
When it comes to shit like that, you have to be the most charismatic motherfucker in the world to trick a family in the way that he does.
And B was that charismatic because he fucked practically everybody in his goddamn family.
Yes. So, yo. It's beneficial for you to let me sleep with your wife. You know what?
It's also beneficial for you, Dad, to give you some hand relief.
Yes.
It's beneficial.
It's beneficial.
And he did it.
And he did it. The winner up
Which
is
makes
Fire
me believe
Festival.
that he could have cucked this fucking wife. Why the dad was sitting there watching, and he probably could have fucked the dad too.
Probably could have. But it's just like, I don't know.
Here's the other thing that I was thinking, like, so if this is going on with that family, if he's doing that to that family,
yeah,
I just assume he was also touching his own kids.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably.
But
the other thing is that, okay, so you got a daughter. Now, I'm not saying that any kid should have to go through what she had to go through. That's some bullshit. But at some point, you have to know that these aliens are not coming to get you. But here's the thing. By the time she got to be 16, the show V came out. And to her, I'm sure that looked like a fucking documentary to her. Like, oh my God, these aliens look like us. The aliens are here. And they're like fucking lizards underneath this fucking skin. That must have freaked her out.
Yeah. I don't know. Back then, it's just like we don't have the dissemination of information like we do now. So
yeah.
Kids were more naive, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's sad. It's extremely sad, but you can't get I mean, I can't even say you can't get away with that shit today. It happens today, just in different capacities.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, I can see why that one, the Abducted in Plain Sight, that
best documentary of 2019.
That was a fucked up watch.
pay-per-view of 2019 on the WWE side, it was WrestleMania, because WrestleMania was way too fucking long, and it wasn't a Rumble either. Even though I liked the Rumble for what it was. My favorite pay-per-view of 2019.
TLC.
No, SummerSlam.
Okay.
I like SummerSlam quite a bit because you had a good main event. You had two really good women's matches, and Becky and Natalia, and Charlotte and Trish, which I didn't want to see, and it was a good match. And for no other reason, it was the debut of the Fiend, and that shit was dope as shit. Now on the AEW side of everything, I only saw one Full Gear. It was a good show, and that was my favorite match of the year. Was Jon Moxley and Kenny Omega. What a great match that was. So that's my favorite match of 2019. My favorite comic book of 2019. Now listen, Criminal was really cool for what it is.
Yes.
I adore Criminal. But my favorite comic book of 2019 is Joker Killer Smile.
Yes, I remember you telling me this.
It is such, listen, you go home tonight, if you don't remember anything else I say tonight, go home and find this comic. There's 2 issues so far, and they're so good. It's basically a Joker story mixed with Jacob's Ladder or Altered States. Because it's basically the Harley Quinn story with a dude. Because this doctor tries to fix Joker, but in the process of him trying to fix Joker, he goes crazy. There's 2 issues of this so far, and I'm telling you, it's the best read of this past year. One thing that I am sad about is that I did not read an actual novel this year. I didn't read a novel this year.
It's all right.
So I don't have an actual best novel of 2019. I hope to rectify that this year and actually go back and actually read some actual books because I hadn't read shit. I said rectify, you son of a bitch. I said rectify, you motherfucker. But at the same time, if you step into the Department 2 Studios, I could just quit reading today and still read more than y'all do.
That is also a true statement.
Yeah, so I can quit right now and be like, I still read more than you did. That's just how it works. I wanted to ask, because you played more video games than I did this year, do you have a favorite video game of this year? Not this year, but of 2019.
Of 2019.
I know you like the Outer Worlds quite a bit.
I did like the Outer Worlds, but the problem with the Outer Worlds is the same problem that God of War has, but extended further, in the sense that it's very, very, very front-loaded, right? You get a lot of good, cool shit that happens in the beginning. And as the story goes on a little further, you're just like, you know what? This stuff is getting less and less and less interesting, and then it just kind of peters off in the end.
Okay.
Game for me would have to be Devil May Cry 5.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Is that good?
It is that good.
Okay.
Damn. It is.
I can't believe that slipped past me.
It is one of those games where it's like you play it and you're just like, there's something for everybody in it. All the characters, like Dante, he does the Dante thing. He woohoo, yaha, pizza guy. He's crazy. Nero, he's got so much shit to do, and you kind of have an embarrassment of riches. V, he's a new entrant into the series. But he has his own thing that he does, which actually I enjoyed the most, and you would hate the most.
You tell me about that.
But it was just one of those games that had so much for everybody, and you can tell that that's what they were going for when they made it. Like, yo, we just want people to sit there and say, "Wow, word." Wow. Okay. And that's how I felt for the majority of playing it. So
Hey, you know what? And I played every last Devil May Cry game except for that one.
except for that.
And I'm very saddened that I kind of miss it. Well, not really miss it because it's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
I can play it anytime I want. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Last thing, favorite TV show. Now I came down to 3
Okay.
because I like Chernobyl quite a bit. That was a really good miniseries. Liked season 3 of Stranger Things more than you did, but I also understand. I understand why you didn't like it so much because of the nostalgia drain on you.
Yes.
Where it's just like it's too much. But my favorite TV show last year was the first season of The Boys.
We the boys.
That shit was dope as shit.
Hold up.
Programs, if you've not seen season 1 of The Boys, do what you need to do to get on Amazon Prime and watch this show.
Yes,
It's not only just the best show of the year, but the best superhero story of the year.
Yeah, hands down, easy peasy.
Yeah. If you like a very skewed adult superhero shit, go out of your way to watch this. I can't wait for season 2.
Oh, I can't wait.
That's coming out this summer.
Yep.
Yeah, it's coming out this summer. Can't wait for season 2, but season 1 was very, very good. Very, very good. Phenomenal, great season. So much so that I'm a little bit scared for season 2 because I don't think it's gonna be as good as season 1. But we'll see what happens.
That fair assessment. But
as we were talking about last week with Brightburn,
yes,
which we didn't get to. Brightburn is just the Homelander's origin story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
If the Homelander wasn't stuck in a lab, or
which he actually he is.
Yeah.
This Homelander is in a lab, as we saw in that little teaser trailer for season 2.
Yeah. If he didn't grow up in a lab like that,
yeah,
that's
it's
exactly
such a great
what
show.
would
Programs, go out of your way to watch The Boys. It's fucking great. And that's pretty much it for. Oh, okay. My favorite YouTube moment, which is not really a YouTube moment because it didn't happen on YouTube, but I saw it on YouTube, was the R. Kelly interview. Because just seeing a megastar, even if you don't like his music, you have to admit he is a megastar. And just to sit there and watch as a guy who knows his career is fading away from him and seeing him have a meltdown in front of the world was the most fascinating thing I saw this year. I've seen that interview so many times.
I would have to say
it never gets old. It's so compelling to me.
That interview was compelling, but I think you haven't seen. I'm pretty sure you have not seen the Prince Andrew interview. I
didn't see that, nor did Jesse Smollett interview as well.
So I saw both those interviews, and you can see those interviews and a really good analysis on a YouTube channel called JCS Criminal Psychology.
Okay.
Where they go through these interviews, but every so often they'll pause and they'll give you an interrogator's eye on what they're seeing. Like in the case of Smollett, they'll call out, okay, he's obviously lying here by giving you an information dump that doesn't pertain to any of the questions that were asked, right? But then they'll go back to something previous and say, well, you can tell he's not lying here because he's being, very adamant with what he says. So, that being said, I think that the Prince Andrew interview was just bananas, especially since it has stuff to do with Epstein and stuff like that.
Okay.
So that was probably, I would say, my YouTube moment of the year.
Okay. Well, since we have nothing more to talk about this week, let's close this out with some box office numbers. These are the top 10 highest grossing movies of this past weekend, according to showblow.com. Number 1, and we have a new number 1. See?
Yes.
It is 1917. It made $36.5 million, $39.2 million altogether. And I definitely looking forward to seeing that.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2 was The Rise of Skywalker. Fuck out of here.
Yay.
Made another $15 million, up to $478.1 million just here in the States.
Okay.
Number 3 was Jumanji: The Next Level. It made $14 million, $257.1 million at the box office. Number 4 was Just Mercy. That was the movie with Michael B. Jordan and Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
It made $10 million, up to $10.4 million altogether. Number 5 was Like a Boss. That's the Tiffany Haddish movie.
Okay.
Tiffany Haddish and Rose Byrne. It debuted at $10 million. Number 6 was Little Women,
I forgot.
which I think is also nominated for Academy for Best Picture.
That was a movie. It is. It is.
Yep. It made $7.6 million, up to $74 million altogether. Number 7 was Underwater, which your girl, goddamn, Bella Swan,
Okay.
Kristen Stewart.
Mm-hmm.
It debuted at $7 million. Number 8 was Frozen 2.
Yay.
Made another $5.7 million, $459.3 million domestically. Number 9 was Knives Out.
All right.
Great movie. Made the list. $5.7 million, $139.6 million at the box office. And number 10 was Spice in Disguise. That's the Will Smith animated movie. That made $5.1 million, $54.6 million. So, coming up this weekend, see 3 movies. 2 of them that we don't want to see and 1 we do want to see. Because the 2 we don't care about is Robert Downey Jr. As the new Dr. Dolittle.
Oh, yay.
And a movie called The Wave. That's 2 movies. The big movie coming out this weekend, see, is a movie that myself and you and DK can't wait to see. Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. Bad Boys for Life. Well, I can't wait to see this shit. Love the first one. Part 2, very underrated. I
didn't think it was underrated.
I think it is. I think it's very underrated because I have a love-hate relationship with that movie. I love a lot of stuff in it, like the car chase. I love the shootout, but that movie's way too fucking long. That movie's 2.5 hours long, and for a lot of it, it's just them arguing with each other. They make up, they argue, they make up, they argue, they make up, they argue for 2.5 fucking hours. To the point I was like, either break up or fucking stay together. Yeah. they're like a couple that you see all the time. That you see them out. It's like either fucking work this out or stop seeing each other.
Stop being cozy in church when y'all fighting outside.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But I'm definitely looking forward to Bad Boys for Life. I just assume this is the last time we're going to see them.
Yeah, because one will probably die.
I mean, Martin Lawrence is fat as a motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He just is, man.
We started out this night by talking about obesity.
And we're ending the night with Martin Lawrence being big as a motherfucker in this goddamn movie. Like, yes, God damn, what happened to Martin Lawrence? But nonetheless, I do adore those movies for one reason. It's a rare movie that Will Smith cusses in.
Sure.
You ever notice that? He never cusses in anything else he does, except for those Bad Boys movies.
That is a truth.
That is, yeah. It's like, it's like Will Smith doing a fucking hardcore rap album. Yeah, like, what? He's doing a hardcore rap album? So, yeah. If you ask me what I'm looking forward to in the next 7 days, I wish this movie would have came out. Maybe the man in black SUV will have this movie. I doubt it. Doubt it very seriously. So I'll see it the weekend after this. Actually, Rumble weekend. Okay. So I will at least have a review of that. If we had, obviously, if we could all coordinate and have free time, The three of us would have went to the theater to see this goddamn movie.
3 minutes of free time.
But you have kids, and DK has a child, and I work, so it may not be that easy. But I will have a review of that at some point. So that's all we have for this week.
Deuces! Oh wait, too early.
Yeah, ding dong.
Oh man, I shot that too.
Act like you know what's going on, man.
Oh god, too much of that bone
Just that bone.
Yeah, I even fast forward.
I forgot how the podcast works. And I've been too busy fucking Mia Khalifa. And I forgot how a podcast works. Dillhole. But that's all we got for this week. So I've been Alan 1. He's been Brother C. We've been the Geeks Apartment 2. We'll see you next time. And as always, we keep the door open for you.
Deuces.
Fuck it. We're out.